So I don't know what kind of sick game we're in, but this ain't love. It's the most pretend love. The more I wake up with a Schumann resonance, the more I'm like, oh my god, get me out of here. I'd rather go to hell. Where do I even begin? There's magic, demons, and portals on everything. They give demons and angels as humans the ability to literally twist their hands and pretend stories. If you say something, do something, or think something they don't like, they do pretend stories, deaths, and hospital visits correlated to what's going to happen to you. They do nothing but blame, accuse, and shame you. They have things called shame pebbles. They could ruin your life by just staring at a wall, rewriting it in the air like this, or using their and wiggling their fingers. This God makes you be with a man. He's not actual God, so he knows that you guys won't get along and you won't like each other. And then he pretends his death and puts it around the world, and then you have to be with somebody that will destroy you. If you're married to somebody you love, he'll switch your spirit. He won't let it work. He'll only let the pure spirit out of seven actually make the decision. You get gang stalked with demons with cell phones, ruining you with demons, magic, and portals all day. There's no ability to repent. The evil have the ability to see throughout time, have all this spiritual power in their eyes. They don't get reprimanded, and they get paid. This God, like with me, stopped answering my prayers by age 10. Everything's a show everywhere you go, whether work or school. They're mostly 80% NPCs and demons. The angels will pretend they're death once you wake up because they're embarrassed. Nobody will break the script. They will gaslight the living shit out of you. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. They blame their drinking for everything, every action, every bad thought, every word. It has the strongest demons in alcohol. Be careful with that. If you're too pure, they'll open like this and then judge you solely on your thoughts. They'll never help you give anything back. They have the ability to take your heart, your armor, your hedge through dance moves. It happened to me. They have the ability to give you the mark of the beast because you're being deceived. It happened to me. They don't give any medical assistance to any angel. They have no idea what happened to you. He just sends them after you're screwed. And he won't let them heal the sick. They'll just do rituals, magic, demons, and portals, and then they feel bad, and then they'll buy you something. Then they'll do pretend stories with their hands and turn on garbage disposals, and everything's watched. Every single thing you do, you get in trouble for everything. You didn't pick up that trash. There's a demon, magic, and portal. Every single thing. The judges get to do whatever the hell they want. They're hypocrites. No reproducer. They're obsessed with social comfortability. They always make sure to cover and reward sans Christ judgment love because 80% of this world is demons and they want social comfortability. Everybody's crying all the time once they know somebody's in hell, but they know they can't do anything about it. All the ones who are murderers and rapists are up here. All the ones who their husband they didn't give good sex, or they're whistleblowers, or they're good celebrities, or they had the cure for cancer, or they were too awake and exposed this disgusting game, or they just had a very, very, very big heart with a big lottery ticket worth on them. They're in hell. Or they're so pure they have to open up their thoughts like they did me and make you look bad that way. The angels are so sensitive, they'll cough up a storm if they hear one thought. They can lock up your mind like they did behind me as Felix, which is a hand movement. Look how easy it is. Look at those dishins. They could take out your name and you're like, what's my name? They could put words in it too. Everybody knows only your mistakes, the things that you're ashamed, that the shameful things you've done, and the pain that Satan wants to inflict. They don't know anything else. Their only hell are judges of social uncomfortability. They treat women like cattle. That's it. You have to be pretty. You have to put on makeup. They get a high off saying, is that a shark? Is that a spider? That's hot. Because at least they're not in hell. Because there's a lake of fire and there's spiders and sharks in the lake of fire. You're going to tell me this game is love? You can't divorce. It's called breaking the covenant, especially when you're married to Satan, Antichrist, Jezebel, Lilith, like I was. Again, the evil see through time. So once your husband gives you to somebody to destroy you, he's already 17 steps ahead of the game. And then once he does that, he controls everywhere you work, everywhere you live, every person that comes up to you, your lack of discernment, your confusion, everything. They could do a hot tub, which symbolizes like a fire for no reason for his jealousy. All the rituals even look like love, like giving a rose is like them divorcing you. An omelet is a ritual. Blueberries is a ritual. Fly traps is a ritual. It's all about them looking good. A freaking headlamp with the light is a ritual. Like the one I worked with, Judith, that's all she did was put her headlamp on and she just used her tablet. There's something about a tablet, beware. And them doing this move right here, that will literally just shut and close every door. And nope, when you're not protected by God, when your husband isn't protecting you, and they'll ruin your life. If you have any money, that's called your heaven. The only ones who travel the world and have forever are demons. They're scared to death of hell, jealous of anybody who gets to heaven, and this is basically just keep you here to feed off you so they can have more things for their stupid avatar character. They consider it a game. Just to lead her. I've heard that one. If there's any real love, they'll make them pretend they're death or switch the spirit from light to dark. They'll look the same, but they're a different spirit. They're now a poison apple instead of an apple. It's just, I don't even know. I'm ready to die and go to hell. This is absolutely disgusting. Even the children aren't tortured in hell. They're here in tunnels down underneath the ground with adrenochrome. Or adrena, you know what, wink wink. Sorry, I coughed. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know what that is. Look it up. They get a high off your demise and they'll just say pretend stories. That's all they'll do. They'll just gloat about the pain you're going to have. They're all bitter, jaded. They could take your child's spirit, they could take your animal spirit, and now you're raising a damn ass demon. Or in my case, when I had a dog, it turned to Jezebel and just shook and did the evil paw and an evil yoga move. Mary Magdalene was married to Jesus and was supposed to be mother of all, but every lifetime he's never allowed it. He doesn't take her counsel. He lists up Jezebel and Lilith. He has like 11 other wives. He lets Satan just torture and doesn't help her with shit. And anything she does, it's like she has to be perfect. She gets in trouble. The whole world knows it. And it's pathetic. The king of love would be awesome. No. Not at all. I mean, I can't be the only one that's awake. I really can't. There has to be somebody out there that's like, oh my God, she's awake. Because I'm not going to play the script anymore. I'm done with them being gaslit and going to psych wards. I know what I know, and it's the truth. I know in this game, you have to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, play your acting. This is real pain. That people are being burned eternally for fucking this pretend Jesus' social comfortability, who plays both sides. I've seen it. He does magic. He hangs out with demons. He doesn't do works. He smokes meth. He doesn't care. He always says, it's just a game. It's just a chess game. It's disgusting. You're joking. And nobody's rebelling against this? Of course not. He keeps the humans asleep. And he lets the angels do whatever they want, no repercussion, and they never go to hell. And he makes it look like he's loved by not giving them a medical assistant. And then with the demons, he lets them do whatever the fuck they want. Rarely go into the blender in hell. Get no repercussion. And get rewarded for deceiving. So I can see why they love him, but he treats humans like fucking cattle. Always will. Is anybody else awake, or is it just me?